Hello, my name is Nicole Dominique Thomas and I am a model and here with ConcreteCakes.com. So to practice, basically I use any space that I find that is a narrow corridor, and I use that and I practice walking. Doesn't matter where I am, always bathrooms, they all work the same. I do practice my facial expressions in the mirror. I find myself practicing them when I'm not in front of the mirror, so people probably think I'm crazy, but I do both of those things, and I also read a lot of magazines, look at a lot of pictures, a lot of poses, read a lot of blogs, read a lot of advice columns from models, and just see exactly what I have to look forward to, what I need to do to get there, and kind of just get a feel for what's ahead of me. A lot of people ask me about my eating habits, of course, but I eat. Not every model is anorexic. Another misconception is that I guess models are stuck up, maybe. That's not true either. In my case, I guess it can be true for anybody, but it's not true in my case. Very down to earth, love people, love being social. Definitely, I'm not walking around with my nose in the air. For some reason, a lot of people think that models smoke Marlboro Lights. I don't know. I've gone to a lot of places and been asked if I want a Marlboro Light, or asked why I don't smoke Marlboro Lights, because I am a model. Not every model smokes cigarettes. Not every model is a size 00. You can be thicker, curvier. There are all different types of models. And the industry is not only looking for models that are that 00 or like skin and bones. It's not all they're really looking for. There's different types of modeling, there's different categories. There's something that everybody can really fit into. You just have to find your niche, you have to find your place. I think that just there's kind of a determination factor there, how much ambition you have, how much you want it. Maybe I would say a good model models for fun, models as a hobby, maybe takes it seriously, but doesn't take it seriously to the point where it's kind of like, this is what I need to do, this is what I want to do. And the great model is ambitious, is determined, wakes up every day thinking about what they can do to get to the next step. Doing things every day to get to those steps, researching, talking to people, networking, and basically taking the time to put in work for it and not just kind of sit back and wait for it to happen. You have to go after it. One of the fashion shows that I was a part of, it was probably one of my first shows, or at least one of my first 5 shows that I had done. It was kind of a big deal, I guess, in Philadelphia. And I won't name the show just because I don't want to put anybody out there. But the designers, it was actually kind of awkward how they did the show and how they picked their models. They actually had us line up kind of like cattle, and they would come and they'd like look at us and see if we were skinny enough, or if we were this and that enough, or whatever they were looking for. And basically just pick girls out. You have girls still standing there or whatever, waiting to be picked, you know. But I did get picked by a couple of designers, and since it was one of my first shows, it kind of scarred me hearing what they had to say. And I wouldn't consider it constructive criticism, because there's a difference between constructive criticism and being cruel. So for me, it was a designer kind of asking me to put on a garment, and I put it on, and then it's kind of like, I think he said something along the lines of you have to lose like 10 pounds. Mind you, I was probably like 120, 180, probably like 118. So he's like, you need to lose at least 10 pounds, you need to lose at least 4 inches from your waist, you gotta go and wear my garments. And he's not even, like, I don't even remember his name, it's probably not even that relevant in the Philadelphia fashion scene, but since it was one of my first shows, and since I was so sensitive to the whole industry and to all that was going around me and it was so new to me, to hear that kind of made me feel like I wasn't good enough. That kind of stuck with me for a while, and it kind of impacted me negatively and it discouraged me. But after I got over that, and after I was able to start working with other people like Lawrence and Victoria and doing other shows, and then like getting into that, like Philly Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week and all this stuff, it's the events that occurred after that that helped me kind of cope with it. But it definitely scarred me as one of those things that you kind of have to get through. And I think that all models probably go through something like that at some point. Well, hopefully it gets to the point where I can make it a career. For now, it's a part-time career, but it's something that I can only hope will go as far as I can take it. I want to do other things besides modeling, but for now, like, I hope that I could turn it into a career, something I do full-time, something I could do every day, and something I can just really focus on.